Alrighty everyone, welcome to tonight's coverage of the FSM Customs Truck Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Back here after a little bit of a hiatus, back here live on the channel. Now let's take a look first and foremost, projected points to the playoffs. This is not your regular season points. This is your projected playoff points. So you can see Jeff there Jeff locked in. Billy Brickley locked in, Zach locked in, Michael O'Malley 15 to the good, Scott there 15 to 11 to the good, James Downing 10 to the good, Aaron back there, Hilton Young 4 to the good, and Jeremy 4 to the good as well. Tim Rivers out on the outside looking in if the playoffs were to start tonight, 4 back, and you can see from there how everything would line out if we were starting the playoffs tonight. But luckily for those guys, we are not. We're a pretty good little ways from it, as we got guys rolling on to the racetrack to finish up their practice. About 1 minute left in practice right now. Scott there in that number 8 truck, second fastest. Billy there 4th fastest. Jonathan there right now 5th fastest. Jeremy in the 51, 7th fastest, Tim Rivers, and James Downing. Aaron back here as well, good run for him, and TJ back here 12th on the board in the 40 machine. Again, a pretty smooth race here tonight. We'll be going around Charlotte Motor Speedway this evening. Should be a lot of fun. And it should be a lot of fun here as we get ready to go, and qualifying will kick off here in just a moment. Welcome everybody once again. Thank you so much for coming out here tonight and checking this one out. And so who can lock in their way into the chase tonight? It's going to be interesting to see. Can somebody lock their way in? And let's see how it goes. And everybody getting ready to go racing once again. And let's see here. We can get a camera on them as we're loading them up for qualifying here tonight. Where is TJ? Right there in that 40 truck. We get ready to start qualifying. Whenever he rolls out, we'll showcase that machine. See here, taking a look at the 15 Crosley machine coming out on track right now. 4 minutes of practice is what we're going to have. Come on, TJ, roll out on the racetrack for us, buddy. See James there in that 2 machine rolling out as well. As we're getting ready to go green. And right now, earlier on in the week, the fastest car in the earlier practices, that was going to be Bobby Flack. The practices that happened earlier on in the week, fastest one of the night was Bobby Flack. In the practice leading up to tonight, as qualifying is underway, and we'll get your qualifying order brought up for you here. Again, Bobby Flack was your fastest truck in practice earlier. Jay Quinn back there as well. Of course, he moved down to the trucks this year. Has had a pretty good season. See how it turns out for him tonight. If that 40 machine's ever going to roll out on track, because we got times coming in. Scott there, top of the board. If that 40 decides he's going to roll out here anytime soon. And he ain't rolled out yet. Jonathan has here in the 02 machine. Good night for Jonathan as well in that 02 truck. Rolling down the back straightaway right now, trying to come up to speed. CJ right there in the 30. Coming home 4th right now in qualifying. Good starting spot for him. Out of turn at number 4, getting ready to go. And easy does it. The 02 across the stripe. Hilton Young out here as well. Hilton there in that 24 truck, taking his laps right now. Again, the field a little bit smaller here tonight than normal. We don't have any subs whatsoever here tonight, so keep that in mind. No substitute drivers. And we'll continue here off into turn 4 following this 24 truck of Hilton Young. Young crossing the stripe. Now, let's see where he turns. And nice run for Hilton Young, P7. But Morin up front, one up there in that 12 truck, great run. 29.550, that's going to put him top of the board right now. Jonathan Hurd, Scott back there as well, Cole Harper. Take a look here at a couple of more trucks. Bobby Flack in that 22, man, not great. 27 or P2 up to P2 now. Fastest truck in practice. And earlier this week qualified second. And we'll see if we can get Mr. Flack up here with us in just a moment. See where Mr. Bobby Flack may be. See if we can get him in the good old Discord. Bobby Flack, there he is. And let's get a word with him here before practice start or the race starts here. Let's grab Bobby Flack. And we got Bobby Flack down here, and let's see. He's in our waiting room. Give him just a moment. Hey, Bobby Flack, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Sure do.
All
How you doing?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good. You scored the fastest lap in practice earlier this week from everything I can find. And you're P2 in qualifying. How do you feel like the truck's going to transfer over into the race, man?
Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, I've struggled on long runs and saving right fronts through the series, so we'll see if I can fix that up tonight. The truck feels good. If we get long runs, it'll be interesting for everybody, but I feel like I got a pretty good chance.
Well, great job on your practice this week, man. I know it's hard work to get these open setups in on these trucks, and great job bringing a very fast piece to the racetrack, buddy.
All right, well, I appreciate that.
All righty, buddy. Well, best of luck out there, Bobby.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, there you have it, Bobby Flack there. Great race car, or race truck, excuse me, here tonight. Bobby has. His qualifying is going to wrap up here. And we're going to get ready to go racing in just a moment. And right now, see right at the moment, qualifying wrapping up. Bobby Flack going to start second. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Presented by Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast and Collectibles. Warren and Bobby Flack on the front row. Starting row number 2, Jonathan Hurd as Scott right there 4th. 5th, Cole. 6th, James Downey. 7th and 8th, sorry about that. Hilton Young in 9th. Jeremy in 10th. Starting row number 6, Jay Quinn and Derek. 13th is Aaron Joseph. 14th. 15th is Billy. TJ 16th. 17th is Jeff. James 18th. 19th is Jordan. John Jones 20th. And there you round out your 20 car field. So 20 cars taking to the racetrack here tonight. And let's see here. And let's see, TJ is not loaded on right now. Gonna get a view at TJ's truck whenever he gets that truck out here on the racetrack. Right now he is not loaded on. Again, TJ winning the paint scheme of the week in that 40 truck. So we're gonna get ready to go green here at Charlotte. He mentioned long runs. Long runs can definitely play a factor here tonight. For sure. There's no doubt about that. As we got everything getting ready to go here. And let's get her rolling. Hey Jacob, if you're watching this race on stream, if Saturday's is an all-star race, I got a question for you. Does your broadcaster get an entry to your all-star race? Just wondering. Talk to Jacob about that. And you can see that paint scheme of the week winning truck right there, that number 40. We just saw him gridded up, grabbing the paint scheme of the week. See right there, that number 40 machine. Of course, that being given out sure by Graphics. Jacob there manning that company. So if you need a paint scheme, go check that out and check Jacob's page out. He'll help you out as much as he can. Yeah, vote for your favorite driver to make the All-Star race. Vote for your broadcaster to even be in the open race. I think that should happen. Who wants to see the broadcaster in the open race to try to get into the All-Star race? That'd be hilarious. As they're going to roll down the back straightaway here, and we'll get ready to turn them loose. It's going to be a long night here tonight at Charlotte. Keep your truck clean the best you can all evening. You see them side by side out of turn number 4. The field nice and pretty coming through. And right now, Mr. Morin will lead them down. And here we go. Getting ready to go green here at Charlotte. Here we go out of turn number 4. For the first time in a while, the FSM Truck Series is green
flag.
on Extreme Sim TV. We're back underway once again. Nice run out in front for your race leader. He's going to get clear down towards turn number 1. That 22 truck has no choice but to fall in the line here as they work their way down the back straightaway. And again, that's kind of what you expect to see early on. Everybody try to jump down in line. Morin out in front, leading the way right now, coming to the end of lap number 1. Again, 134 laps here tonight. Side by side for second, you'll see that 02 truck kind of sneak on by. A great move, getting through and moving his way to second. Right now, everybody's still hanging on out into the front straightaway. You see the 15 holding third, Scott back here in fourth. One truck hitting the eject button. Good old Bobby Flack, that fast truck at practice. He's hit the eject button and he's back to 6th. Trouble for the 22 truck possibly. Losing multiple spots in one lap. Lap number 3 already on the board. Tim Rivers back here as well. In that 46, you see Tim hanging on right back here in this second group of trucks. That's the way they run right now. The 46 of Tim Rivers right behind the Bobby Flack. What a run we have right now. These trucks nice and clean. Still very, very early on. Again, early on in this one is the 46 machine of Tim Rivers. In 7th, you see Hilton Young back here in the 10th position. Hilton having a great run. Jay Quinn back here as well in the 30. Jeff right there in that 20 truck. Aaron there as well. Again, another smooth run for Aaron in that good wrench number 3. Having a great run here tonight. And what in the world? It is exactly not the final lap, so I'm not sure how it yeah, there we go. Don't know how that happened. Totally not the final lap, but we're back underway here by lap number 5 on the board. iRacing tried to decide to tell it was the final lap, but it's definitely not. Again, 5 out of the 134 complete. Everybody's hanging on the best they can. And right now, out in front, the 12 truck leads the way. We're watching a battle here between the 3, 18, and the 18 around.
All right, man.
Trouble right behind them. That's going to be Derek. A big impact to the inside wall. One truck heavy impact. The yellow is out. What in the world had just happened? That was the 18 getting turned around. And nowhere to go for a couple of other trucks. And around he goes off of turn number 2. See him get hooked. And the 13 had nowhere to go. And that is going to destroy the 13. And yellow is out. The 40, the paint scheme truck of the week in the wall, the 13 in the wall. We'll go back and take a look and hop on board the 13 right on his bumper at what he's seen as he come out of turn number 2. Start wrecking right in front of him. You see the smoke. He goes to the bottom. The 40 gets collected. And trouble on the racetrack. And man, I feel bad for TJ too. That truck was so pretty. And just his night coming to an abrupt halt. He gets in the side of the 18. He couldn't get off of him. And oh my goodness. That truck completely destroyed. Here at lap number 7 on pit road. He'll be out of tonight's race. And one will be out in front of the field after a big incident early on. Already big trouble on the racetrack. 8 of 134 complete here tonight. Wow, that was huge, a huge impact. Yeah, Jacob, that might have been the weirdest wreck I've ever seen as well. That was weird. And right now out front, one leads the way in front of the iRacing pace, or behind the iRacing pace car. 8 of 134 complete. Jonathan Hurd right there, Cole there as well, Scott, Bobby Flack, all in your top 5. Hey Jacob, how do you feel that your paint scheme of the week truck got destroyed, buddy? And that was, they worked their way through here, 9 out of 134 complete. Nobody taking tires here in the top 5, but everybody behind them 6th on back, 5th on back. Starting with James Downing is going to have 4 fresh tires and fuel. And we will see how this works out. And right now, Jonathan right there in that O2 machine, still sitting in 2nd. We'll get a restart going here in just a moment. And folks, don't forget, no longer on the channel, but still a big supporter, go check out Rapid Fire National Pizza Series tomorrow, or that Rapid Fire Pizza National Series tomorrow night. And their race should be at Charlotte. Jacob can let you know and link you to that one if need be. They will be racing tomorrow night, and no, I'm wrong. They will not be racing tomorrow night. They'll be racing Charlotte next week, because the All-Star race is Saturday and Nationwide will be off. So next week, check them out as well. And don't forget, coming up this Saturday evening, not on my channel, but on a related channel, we are going to have the iRacing iFlag All-Star Race. That should be a lot of fun. I know if I'm not driving in it, I'll be watching it. I'm going to try to leverage a car owner and see if I can get into the open at least and see if I can do something. But other than that, that's going to be going on Saturday. And Mr. Jacob down in the comments, he can handle all your links over to the other said broadcast for those 2 series. And of course, the truck's right here every Thursday that they run, and they're scheduled a little bit different, a little bit more spread out. But other than that, we're going to get ready to go back green right now with Morin out front, Jonathan Cole there as well, as we get ready to go green one more time. And we will see how long we'll stay green this time forward. Let's see if we're going to end up on a long run or what's going to happen. Right now, side by side out front, Jonathan and Morin will bring them to green. Everybody getting ready to go green once again. Everybody, let's party because we're going to go green in the FSM Customs Truck Series one more time here on Extreme SM TV. Pace car down pit road. Green is out. A little bit of wheel spin there out of the 8 truck. That was Scott, and he was on old tires, and it's going to cost him. He's actually going to fall outside of the top 4 here. He'll fall in line in 5th. Jeremy right there working his way through in 6th. Also fresh stripe tires on that truck. 13 trucks on the lead lap as of right now. Side by side is the 51 on the bottom, and Scott is dropping like a stone. Man, I feel bad for Scott. He's on the outside, and he'll drop back to 7th in the 8 truck. Now hanging on, 12 out of 134 complete, and still side by side up in front. Taking a look here at Cole as well as Bobby. Look at Mr. Bobby again, fastest truck in practice throughout the week. Right now in the top 3, actually going to lose a spot to the 15 truck of Cole. Cole going to walk to the bottom. And Cole trying to do everything he can. Great run, hang on, side by side. Again, I expected that 22 to be a little bit quicker than it is here so far tonight. Bobby's kind of dropping back through the field. He don't really have nothing for Morin or Jonathan Hurd. Up in front of him, here comes the 51 of Jeremy. And again, it's like the 22's got a boat anchor out the back of that truck, dropping back through the field. Man, I expected that truck to be stronger than what it is right now. Oh, trouble right in front of him. That's going to be a 15 sideways.
All right, man, caution is out.
The 8 is through it. The 3 is going to get collected. And we're going to have trouble. And around we all go. Oh, man. The 15's caught up in it. Just a little contact there from the 51. The 8 does a great... Oh, my goodness. Look at that 8 truck, folks. He gets through the 2. The 2 is right there. And oh. Holy moly. Oh, man. Let's go on the nose camera of that 8 truck. I mean, he's going to get in the back of the 2 here. You see that contact. But right here, oh, that could not have been any closer. Yellow flag back out. Nice save. One more look at it from the grandstands. They wreck right in front of him, and he's just like, nope, nope, I'm going to make it through it. Tags the back of the 2, and look right there. Oh, my goodness. Well, folks, I know that this is going to be kind of controversial, what I'm about to do. It's a little bit early on in this race, but I don't know how much closer you can cut it. But I believe, and I may be wrong, but I believe this is going to be the Abiding Love Memorial URN as Safe Hands Driver Award. That's going to go to the 8 of Scott, because holy cow, that was close. You couldn't cut that any closer, and he got through it. A little bit of damage, but congratulations to Scott on making through that one and getting the Safe Hands Award tonight. Great job, my friend. Well, while we were taking care of that, everybody's going to head to pit road. Morin will be out front for this restart. 16 complete. as we get ready to go green once again. So as we're single file behind the iRacing pace car one more time, making everybody just a moment, 16 to 130 in the books. Alright, let's see how this goes. Again, this is going to be 17 of 134 in the books here tonight. It's been a smooth race pretty early on, but nevertheless a smooth race. And right now I am showing what looks to be 10 or 11 laps, or 10 or 11 cars on the lead lap. Cole right there, his truck destroyed. Billy's out on pit road with damage. Billy Bolerman also on pit road. And Jordan is out of the race. So right now, 14 trucks left running, 10 of which is on the lead lap as we get ready for this restart. And folks, I'll be right back in the booth with you here in just a moment on Extreme Sim TV and the FSM Customs Truck Series. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go back green here. 18 of 134 complete. Getting ready to go green one more time here. Still really early on in this one. And folks, when we get the restart here, we're going to go crank it up here in Charlotte. Once again, the FSM Truck Series going green. Here we go. Off of turn number 4, side by side. Here we are. Green flag in the air. We're back underway.
Green, green, green.
this one, 23 of 134 complete. Everybody, for the most part, stopped and got tires for the first time. See Bobby sitting there in that top 5 in that 22 truck. Not really having the run that he wanted is Bobby Flack. He's just not having the run here at Charlotte that he wanted to have. Right now, 24 on the board this time by. The 24 truck right there, trying to hang on. See James right up there, and all these guys have kind of spread themselves out a little bit. The 2 truck, Good Shepherd machine, are running right there in the top 3 of Billy Berkeley, Bobby Flack, Scott, Hilton Young, Kim Rivers, Jeremy back there, Aaron, Derek, Cole, and Billy. But all registered still in this race. Some, however, are multiple laps down. Like Cole and Billy, they're 9 laps down. So logistically, we got 11 trucks left running here tonight, 25 laps in. Again, big shout out to FSM Customs and all of their custom button boxes they make over on Facebook. I know he's working on dashboards now. So many other things. And for you flight sim guys, we're going to be working together here pretty soon to come up with a button box for that as well. Of course, you can check out Ryan's FSM Customs page on Facebook. Ryan's a really great guy to work with. Really friendly, really understanding. And I love working with him every time I get a chance to. You can check all that out on Facebook right now. James Downey in 3rd. Billy Brickley in 4th. Bobby Flack 5th. Scott back here in 6th. But folks, we're pretty much single file throughout the field here. And spread out, except for the 51 and 46 back here. Going at it a little bit. That was actually a position change, as Tim was able to take away 8th from Jeremy, or 7th from Jeremy, which moved Jeremy to 8th. Again, a pretty slow night here for these guys, but man, it's a long way to go. You got to take care of your tires to be around at the end of this one. 29 going to be on the board this time by Jeremy. Right back to the back bumper. Tim trying to hold him back there. Ooh, Jeremy getting in the wall a little bit. He's throwing some sparks off the side of that 51 Beechcraft machine. Of course, Beechcraft Cessna. You know, I'm a flight sim guy, Jeremy. I may be wrong, but I think that is 2 different companies. I don't think Cessna makes the Beechcraft, buddy. Just saying. Anyway, Jeremy will ease through, moving to 7th. And we'll work our way down right now as we continue along right now. 30 of 134 in the books. Warren up there with the race lead, hanging on right now. Good run from Warren at the moment. Warren hanging on and doing a great job of it, and just really being the class of the field tonight. As the 00 of Billy Berkeley, right there with Jonathan. He's actually going to try to jump below him, and he'll get down there successfully. Easy does it. These 2 trucks side by side. You got to watch that through the center of 3 and 4 especially. Truck can get a little bit loose on you, but he'll hang on to it. And that'll be a pass for 2nd. Billy will move his way forward and pick that spot up. And we will continue along right now. And right now, everybody hanging on. 32 out of 134 in the books. Bobby Flack back there in fourth, Scott fifth, James Downey back here as well. Downey right there in the mix in that 2 truck. And rolling down the back straightaway right now. Again, coming up on 100 laps to go. They've been 17 in this fuel run. Got a little bit further to go, that's for sure. 34 on the board. We're going to do one more crank it up here, and we'll be right back with you here in a moment from Extreme SM TV's coverage of the FSM Customs Truck Series at Charlotte. Alright, back here with you. Right now, still looking at the 2 truck as they continue to circulate their way through. Meanwhile, while we were away, Billy able to get up there and get the lead away from Morin. Great job. Billy out in front of Morin now with the race lead and pulling away from him. So he's actually about a 10th of a lap faster than your second place truck. Great move by Billy getting the race lead. 38 of 134 in the books. We ran 22 as these cars on their stint. They got a little bit further they can go as we inch up close to lap number 40 in this one. A great job to these guys hanging on right now. It'll be 40 this time by on the board. Billy out in front leading the way right now. Great run for him. He's worked his way to the front of the field in that 00 machine. Bobby Flack right now in third, but I mean, I really thought Bobby would have a little bit stronger of a truck. See, Billy right here started 15th, has moved his way all the way to the race lead. Great run for Billy there and hanging on right now in that 00. Great run so far for him. Billy out front right now, 40 of 134 complete. And if we take a look here, also no incidents either. But look right behind him, that is going to be Morin closing back in for that race lead. He lost it to Billy a couple of laps ago. Now he'll try to go to the bottom to make something happen. Can't do it. He'll be single file with him right now off of turn number 4. But what a battle at the front of the field to 00 and to 12 going at it. Bobby Flack in third. He's going to be 1 and now 2 and 1.1 seconds back. So over 2 seconds back to third. And you see just how much this field has shrunk from its original start of 20 trucks down to 13 actually still in the race. and logistically 11 within even 3 laps of the leader. So right now everybody hanging on. 43 on the board this time by. Great run so far, and hanging on they are. Everybody doing a great job just running this out in the 00. Intro, nice and easy around the 3. It's going to move Aaron 1 lap down. Now that's going to leave 9 trucks on the lead lap. And Billy out in front setting a blistering pace right now, putting these guys a lap down for the most part as they work their way off of turns 3 and 4. See Billy right there on the bottom doing a great job, leading more and more, and nothing he can do about it right now as he begins to fall further and further back from Billy. And they will hang on right now. So as they hang on and work their way through 44 of the 134 laps on the board, and still working their way through quite well. Let's see right now. Ooh, smoke out of that 00. Huge puff of smoke there, but he's alright. Looked like there for a moment, but it looked like he was about to blow a motor. But he was able to hang on. And right now, Billy out front, having a great run. And Billy doing everything he can do. Billy out front 1 second, Bobby Flack 3rd, Scott in 4th. That's the way they run right now in your top 4. 5th, Jonathan, and in 6th, Jeremy. See Jeremy there in the 51. Tim Rivers back here as well. That's the way they run right now. And we will hang on right now. 47, 130, 4 laps to go. And right around the bottom of the racetrack, Billy out in front of this field and hanging on, Warren right there behind him. And single file for the most part. See, single file right now. 49 of 134 in the books. Billy, Morin, Bobby Flack, Scott, Jonathan, Jeremy, Tim Rivers, Hilton Young, Aaron, James, Derek, Cole, and Billy all in this race. But this battle for the race lead is tightening up as Morin has gotten within a truck length of that 00 truck and hanging on to it very tight right now. Up off of turn number 4 right there with him. One car, James Downey, on pit road, starting the pit road cycle right here as they work their way into 1 and 2. Once again, the race leaders nose to tailgate right now. Morin gets a little bit tight, he'll drop back. The 00 of Billy will pull ahead. Taking a look here at Morin. Morin right there in that 00, or in that 12 truck. We'll see if he goes to pit road this time by. He does not. He'll fall back straight in the line. 51 and 134 complete. Again, 51 of 134 laps in the books here tonight as we continue. And a great run all the way around. And right now, Billy out in front of the field. Right now in that 00 truck having a great run. Morin second. Bobby Flack third. Scott fourth. 52 of 134 on the books. 52 of 134 laps complete. As that 00 out front, Billy leading away. Moore in second, Bobby Flack third. And I tell you what, Warren had the fastest truck for the longest time. But here recently, it has just fell off. And fell off really hard, too. He has dropped back quite a ways off the bumper of Billy. So right now we'll continue 30-53 on the board. Nobody stopping at the moment. They'll stay out right now. 37 in this stint at the moment. Still nobody stopping here as we're looking at the race leader. Bobby Flack back here in the 22, setting in third. Scott in fourth. Jonathan Hurd in fifth. You see Jonathan right there in the 02 truck. Jeremy right behind him. Great run here as well. And down the front straightaway once again. All right, as we continue here, these guys still battling it out up front. Billy hanging on, doing a great job. Looking at Billy there in that 00. Right now, a 7/10 of a second lead over Morin. Morin trying to close the gap some, still hasn't really been able to do that. See that gap staying about the same here. Just a little bit out of reach. And right now, we're going to complete lap number 56. Or 55, headed to 56 here, the 134 scheduled on the night. Great run, a little bit of smoke out of your race leader. And if you take a look here at the line that Morin's running, he's doing a good job trying to keep this truck under control. And right by the start finish line, once again, everybody will go. And if you look just then, race leader to pit road to 00, taking 4 tires and fuel. He'll slide through his box just a little bit. He'll get back. He got backed up pretty quick there. Nice move to get backed up into your box. 4 fresh tires and fuel. We'll continue right now. Great run so far, Billy there in that 00 truck. He'll get back out there right now. 1 lap complete on this stint will be. It's a nice run by him back on pit road. Morin coming down this time. He'll come to his box. We'll see how much of a gap Billy will have at the end of these green flag stops. Again, 58 and 134 complete at the moment. And right now, everybody hanging on. Great run right now. And it's been a great race so far. As you see the 12 on pit road pulling back out and across the stripe once again. Right now, everybody will kind of fall back in line. James Downey would take the race lead again. He was the first truck to pit. It looks like it's going to pay off for him here. He's going to gain the race lead along with Scott in second. It's going to drop more into third. Billy, not a great stop. It's going to drop to fifth here. And right now, 59 and 134 complete. Work their way down the back straightaway. 59 on the board. Right now the 00 set fourth, 1 second. Scott, or 1's third, Scott second, James in the race lead. 60 of 134 complete. James out in front, pulling away once again. Great run there for James Downey in that 2 truck. 61 this time by. And right now, James Downey out in front in the 2 machine, hanging on. Scott second. Third is Morin. Fourth, Billy. That's how they come out after these green flag stops. Jonathan Hurd drops to 5th. Jonathan hanging on there in that 02 truck as well. Great run for Jonathan in that 02 machine. Jonathan doing everything he can to hang on there in 5th. James still up front. He's going to have about a 2.1 second lead over Scott there in the 8 truck along with 12. And I'll tell you what, the guy that just kind of shocks me, 1 lap down, that is Bobby Flack. Had the fastest truck in practice this week, and his race has just not went the way he would have liked it to win at all. It has that 22 trucks run here tonight. He's behind Hilton Young. And those guys just have not had a great run here this evening at all. Down the front straightaway, 64 on the board. This next time by. Again, great run out there for these guys here tonight. And you can see the 51 machine of Jeremy sitting in 7th. And only 8 cars on the lead lap, Young being the last one. James out front pulling away after a little bit different tire strategy. Came down earlier than your race leaders at the time of Morin and Billy, but he's starting to lose that lead back just a little bit. As James out in front, 1 and there in 2nd. Oh boy, Morin trying to work his way through to 2nd. He will get there. 65 on the board this time by. Morin to the bottom. Downey going to have to let him go. Morin will make the pass. James going to drop the 2nd. Scott going to be all over top of him as well for that P2 position. Here comes the 8 of Scott. Easy does it. He'll move to 2nd and move Billy to 4th. The real loser out of all of this is going to be Billy. He just lost a ton of time on that stop and hasn't been able to make it up since. Again, just a ton of time lost here. Coming to 67 complete this time. Billy, there's nothing he can really do about it right now. Again, just lost a ton of time during that stop. We'll see if he can make it back up later on. But 1 out front and pulling away right now is that 12 truck of Morin. And he's hanging on out there right now, 67 134 in the books. $67 of 134 in the books here tonight as we continue the FSM Customs Truck Series here on Extreme Sim TV. And everybody hanging on, having a great run. Now out in front, 1 hanging on, doing a great job and hanging on for the most part here, and it's been a great night so far. $69 of 134 in the books. Everybody hanging on and going at it right now. Right now, Morin out front, hanging on, leading the way right now. Scott, Billy, James Downey and Mr. Jonathan Hurd right there as well. See, look at Jonathan Hurd back here, 70 laps in the books. These guys been going at it all race long. Warren still out in front. Scott 1.1 seconds off of him. 24 has went a lap down of Hilton. That leaves 6 trucks on the lead lap. Germany being the last one on the lead lap right now. And right now off of turn number 2, 72 this time by. And everybody as easy as they can. Billy, Scott, James, Jonathan, and Jeremy. Your top 6 right now. That is your top 6 as they run. Billy there in second, trying to hang on and run back down Morin. He's got by Scott. Again, Billy lost so much on those green flag stops. It costed him a ton. Now he's going to be 1.8 seconds behind your race leader. See if he can make it back up. James Downey has dropped back to 4th as well. Again, he's on a completely different tire strategy than everyone else here at lap number 74 in this one. Again, that is Mr. Downey. Completely different tire strategy. And trying to hang on to it to that 2 truck is Mr. Downey. And we'll work our way through here the best we can. In 74, 134 complete. You see the O2 of Jonathan Hurd going to come up on that 2 truck. Take a pass for the race lead. And does that very, very comfortably. And nice move. To move himself on by Downey. Downey back to 5th as we continue to work our way through. Everybody hanging on. 75 laps in the books here tonight. And they are doing a great job of keeping it clean here this evening. Everybody a little bit spread out. Morin still out in front. Downey right there as well, working his way through lap traffic. Man, Morin on a rail here tonight. And yellow is out. Once again, yellow out on the racetrack. Lap number 76. And yellow back out here. Take a look right here. See if we can find what happened. And that was the 15 going around. You saw that right there. The 15 truck went around on the back straightaway. Brought the yellow out. It's a yellow out for Cole. Man, oh man. Take a look at it one more time. He's coming back on the racetrack and just lost the truck, unfortunately. And the yellow flag flew once again. The yellow out here, 77 and 1 should lead them down here. In theory, indeed he does. 77 complete here tonight. And right down pit road, everyone comes. Like 4 fresh tires and fuel. As we get ready once again. Get ready to go one more time here. And let's see, 4 fresh tires and fuel. pull off, and 78 of 134 in the books. And folks, we'll go to a quick commercial break here. Scott will lead them around here. And we'll be right back on Extreme SM TV. Number 8 Trucker Scott, your new race leader, after pit stops once again. Alright, as we get ready to go green once again. Right now out in front is that 8 Trucker Scott, the 12 Trucker Morin, and Billy back there in that 00 machine. 80 of 134 in the books here tonight. We're going to get ready to go green once again after pit stops under caution. Morin, Scott, both fast trucks on the front row. Again, this will be 81 out of 134 in the books here tonight. Here we go. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air once again. The 12 and 8 side by side. Green flag back in the air. 81 of 134 in the books. And out in front is Scott pulling away right now. Outside of him, Morin, great run. He'll get even down the back straightaway. 82 on the board this time by. Right now, Morin out in front, doing a great job. Jeremy right there as well. Billy in the mix. Look at Jeremy in the 51 truck. Billy right there as well. 82 of 134 laps complete. Right now they'll fall in line. That's going to be Jeremy and Billy right there, 1 and 2. Extra 2 and 3, excuse me. Look at Billy trying to hold off Jeremy. Jeremy goes to the bottom. Gonna force his way in there into 3 and 4. Slides that truck up right on the side of that 00. Off of turn number 4, 83 on the board this time by. Still side by side for second. Jeremy, Billy, Hilton Young there as well. Jonathan Hurd up there also. 84 this time by. 84 complete this time by as you see them work their way through. Right now, Jeremy doing everything he can. See Jeremy right there doing everything he possibly can. Trying to hang on. Sorry about that, folks. Jeremy right there in the 51 machine trying to get to Moore. Moore is pulling away little by little. Is that 12 truck literally inching himself away. 85 on the board this time by. And nothing anybody can do. 134 laps on the books to be completed here tonight. Alright, as you can see, Morin right there, great job. He's pulled away to about a 7/10 of a second gap over Jeremy. Jeremy second. Billy in third. Hilton Young fourth. Jonathan Hurd in fifth. The way they run right now, 87 on the board this time by. 87 will be on the board this time by as they work their way down the back straightaway once again. Great run so far here tonight. And look at this, the 02 truck and Hilton Young going at it. Look at this. Jonathan Hurd back there trying to work his way around that 24 machine. And he's stuck up behind him right now. Nothing he can do. He is doing everything he can. Nothing he can do at the moment. They work their way down the back straight away at the moment. Finally trying to do the best they can. Again, right now 88 of 134 laps complete. And that is right. Everybody hanging on the best they can right now. One out in front. Pulling away at the moment. Continuing to do so. And everybody just kind of easy does it. You see Hilton get into the wall a little bit. One more look at it and that's going to cost Hilton Young big time. I believe he got into the wall there just a little bit. He was way wide. But Hilton having a little bit of trouble. And yeah, it's not doing so great. The right front of that truck all bent up. He's back in sixth. Jonathan Hurd has moved to fourth. One still with the race lead. 7/10 of a second is the gap. See Jeremy and Billy now going at it. That's the battle for second. 90 laps complete so far. Nice battle for P2 right now. You can see right there that 00 back on the back bumper of the 51. He'll go to the inside to make the pass here. 91 of 134 complete. Again, 91 of 134 complete. Billy right there in that 00 trying to hang on and doing a pretty good job of it for the moment. Trying to find his way through. Doing everything he can. Got 92 of 134 laps complete. And down the back straightaway once again. Everybody hanging on in line, doing a great job. As we're 92 complete in this one, it's been an interesting race here as one has pulled back away. Warren has pulled back away from the rest of the field once again. 93 on the board that time by. And folks, we'll be right back with you here on Extreme Sim TV in just a moment. back here with you. Morin still out front. Right now, Billy there has moved to second. Jonathan Hurd back here as well. But he all spread out 26 laps in their stint lap. 104 of 134 in the books. Still single file right now. That is Jonathan Hurd, Billy, and Morin up there as well. These guys doing everything they can. Lap 105 this time by. We're closing in, guys. Not too much longer until it'll be 20 laps to go. We got 30 left right now. Again, 134 the scheduled distance here tonight. And Morin's had the dominant truck all evening and is still in your race lead. You see the 0-2 of Hurd trying to work his way forward. Only 6 trucks on the lead lap. The last truck on the lead lap right now, this 24 truck, now trying to make a loop move under James. That would be for position here. That caution really messing up James's plan as far as using a different tire strategy and falling back behind Hilton right now. Six of 134 complete right now at the moment. Hilton moving his way up to 5th. Jeremy 4th. Jonathan third. Billy in second right now. .108 on the board this next time by. And right now you see one there go to the bottom in that 12 truck, right around the bottom of the racetrack. 108 this time by, and here we go. Crossing the stripe, 108 of 134 complete. And across the stripe right now he will go 109 this next time by. 108 of the 134 complete here tonight. And Morin will hang on to the race lead. Heading through 3 and 4, 109 this time by. Crossing the stripe, inching closer to 20 laps to go for Morin, who is out front. 2.5 seconds ahead of Billy and Jonathan Hurd. Jeremy back here in 4th as well. So hang on, single file. 109 of 134 laps complete. Now everybody hanging on for the most part. Morin, BOA, Jonathan Hurd right there as well. And they'll fight their way through 110 on the board. Right now 111 this time by. Morin out in front, Jonathan Hurd in 3rd. Hilton Young, James Downey right here as well in the 2 truck hanging on. Hilton has worked his way through, and look at Bobby, 1 lap down in that 22 in 6th. One of the trucks I thought may be one of the more faster trucks here tonight is now 1 lap down and in 6th. Not a great night for Bobby, not what he expected. I think he expected that truck to be a little bit stronger. We come to 112 this time by. Bobby definitely kind of expected that truck to be a little stronger than what it turned out to be, as he drops back a little bit more. Down the back straightaway he goes. That 22 machine right there, hanging on diligently. Hanging on off of turn number 4, 113 on the board this time by. 113 out of 134 laps complete this next time by, and these guys are going at it. And man, what a race it has been, as Morin still out front, pulling away, and now Morin to pit road for his final stop of the night. Great stop. A little bit earlier than the last time. Morin going to hit pit road for fresh tires and fuel. He's not going to give up any of the advantage here. Stop him where he stopped Morin off of pit road. Great job by Morin. Coming back up to speed. Up to speed. 114 this time by. And right now, almost 20 laps to go. This will cycle through. Morin will be out back in front once again. Again, this will be 115. See right there, 115 right there on the board. Great job by him to work his way through at the moment. Laps to go this time by. 20 to go. And what a run for Morin so far. 20 laps to go right now. Now 19 to go as he works his way down the front straightaway. Again, 19 laps to go this time by. Hilton Young out in front. Hanging on, doing a great job. He'll have to make his green flag stops here pretty soon in that 24 truck. As you see, James right now in second, but he's also going to have to make a stop as well. They're just hoping the caution follows their way here to help them out, as we're coming to 18 to go this time by. And it will be 18 laps to go this time by for these two. And yellow is out, just what they wanted. Yellow flag is out, and wow, this could change some things. Trouble, and it was the 15 truck getting in the wall of coal. Man, oh man, damage on the 15 machine. Coal getting into the outside wall. Let's go take a look at what happened once again. Backed it up too far here. But trouble for the 15 truck. And yellow is out. Wow. 15 getting turned around there. Damage on both sides of that truck. As you can see, the O2 goes to go below him, and they just make contact hard into the outside wall. So with 18 laps to go, yellow back out on the racetrack once again, folks. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be back for the restart here tonight. Alright, back here with you as we get ready to go back green flag racing in just a moment. It will be less than 15 laps to go when we do go green right now, and Boren will be your race leader here for this restart with 15 to go here tonight, folks. Again, 15 laps to go here for when we get this thing back going. Boren, Bobby Flack, Hilton Young, all these guys up front, and James Downey as well right there in fourth. Again, it'll be 15 to the end here this evening, folks. Getting down to it here at Charlotte, just about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We get ready to roll them once again here. Been a fun night overall so far, and we'll keep it going here for the last 15 of this one. Again, it'll be 15 laps to go when we get going once again. Racing side by side, coming to 14 laps to go. Be 14 to go this time by, and we'll see the restart once again here on Extreme Sim TV, coming to green for the final 14 in the FSM Customs Truck Series. Green flag back out once again. Boren, great restart one more time. 14 laps to go. This time by, he'll pull ahead of Bobby Flack. Again, Bobby thought he had a little bit better truck here tonight than what he's turned out to have all evening long, sitting in second. James Downey third, Billy Brickley fourth, Hilton Young in fifth. And look at the 22, he's going to head to pit road, must be serving a black flag penalty, and that's going to end his night pretty much. The pit road he comes, that's going to give Morin a huge lead over Downey. Downey back there in the two truck, about 1 second back now. With 13 laps to go. Downey trying to run back down. Morin hanging on. Right now behind him, Billy Brickley as well in the 00 truck. Right there, 12 laps to go this time by. Off of turn number 4, right on the back bumper, is that 00 of Billy. Billy trying to ease to the bottom. Great run here. And he'll probably pick up the position over James here as we head into 1 and 2. No, he'll have to lift here, give James a run on the outside. See the 22 exiting pit road from that black flag penalty. Down the back straightaway, single file once again at the front of the field. Boren, he is checked out, he is gone with 11 laps to go. Boren out in front. 11 laps to go here. What a run he hit. Sorry about that, folks. What a run Morin has had here tonight in that 12 truck. Great run for him tonight. 10 to go at the stripe this time. Off of turn number 4, it's 10 laps to go for that number 12 machine out in front. 10 to go, great run. 10 more laps to finish it out for this number 12 truck here tonight. Been a great run overall. Right now he's hanging on out in front. What a race he has had out in front of the field. Right now hanging on right at the moment. Having a really smooth run. 9 laps to go. 9 to go this time by. And Easy does it down the back straight away. Eight laps to go. Morin out front, hanging on. It's 8 to go this time by. 8 laps to go now. Morin hanging on out in front of the field. James Downey in second. Billy in third. Scott in fourth. Scott having a great run as well. Hilton Young in fifth right there also. Hilton hanging on in that 24 truck, having a good run here tonight. And maintaining right now is Morin in front of the pack here. Having a great drive off of turn number 2 right now. Out in front of the field, hanging on for the most part. And doing a great job running as hard as he can. Right now, hanging on. They just hanging on here, doing everything they can. Doing a very smooth job of it right now. And right now with 6 laps to go, Morin with a huge gap over the rest of the field. Everything he can to hang on. 4 laps to go this time by. Alpha turn number 2. Number 12 truck hanging on out in front. You'll see 4 to go this time by, and he'll hang on to see if he can grab the win here tonight. And that number 12 has been strong all night of Morin, closing in on the end of this one. 4 laps to go this time by. Morin still out front. Downey about 5/10 of a second back. Right now is that 2 truck. He's got pressure from the 00 of Billy. Billy right there on that back bumper. Headed for 3 and 4. Billy will jump to the bottom. Nothing doing there. He's going to have to fall back in line off of turn number 4. 3 laps to go this time by. Everybody in single file line right now. 3 to go, the 12 right up there as well. And these guys doing a great job hanging on for all it's worth here. 3 laps to go this time by. 3 to go. Morin out in front. See Morin right out there in front doing a great job and hanging on. As we fight down the back straightaway once again. Now down the front stretch, Morin hanging on. 2 laps to go. And right now everybody hanging on, having a great run. And just hanging on for them, everything they can do. 1 lap to go. This time by. 1 to go for Morin out in front and pulling away. It's going to be Mr. Morin leading the way. Downey second. Right now Billy in third and off of turn number 2. Down the back straight away they go. The 3 and 4. White flag in the air and Morin will get the win here tonight. What a run for Morin. Checkered flag is out and we are, good job, Mr. Morin, grabbing the win here tonight. Congratulations, buddy. Man, oh man, what a race for Morin to hang on. To get the win, basically dominating here tonight. Let's see if we can get a word with him here in just a moment. Hey, Mr. Morin, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Uh-huh.
Great job tonight, buddy. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Your volume is very low.
10-4. Can you hear me better now, buddy?
Oh, yes, yes.
Alright, that was Discord giving us the issue. Congratulations on the win there, my friend.
Thank you, man. My truck is very fast. I scare the last yellow, but I win.
10-4, buddy. Well, congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Thank you, man.
Alrighty, buddy. Again, congratulations, my friend.
Thanks.
Alright, there you have it. Checkered flag is out, and Mr. Moore in there, and that 12 truck grabs the win here tonight. See if we can get P2 up here in just a second. Mr. James. Where is Mr. James? There he is. I think Discord may be messing up on us. Let's get Mr. James up here. Hey James, buddy, you got a copy of me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, buddy, you tried a little bit of different tire strategy. The caution come out, kind of ruined that. But still coming home second here tonight. Great job.
Thank you, thank you. My heart is and holding Billy back. I know he's upset that I as hard as I was, but man, I thought I had something for Gene there. If I would have had like 5 more laps, it was with go I had 0.8 on him, and then 5 to go I had about 0.76, and then there with 2 to go I had 0.5, and that's how I ended about half a second off of him. That was a really fun race. I didn't think Charlotte was as good as it was.
10-4, buddy. Well, again, congratulations on second, my man.
Thank you, thank you.
Alrighty, anybody you'd like to thank, buddy, before we let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Two Bearded Guys. It's a live cast every Monday night on Instagram at Two Bearded Guys. And I'd like to thank Turfs Up Radio. They help me out a lot. I'd also like to thank Beer Life. Also from Instagram, people on Instagram, that's good community on there.
Alrighty, man. Well, again, congratulations on P2 here tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Alright, there you have it. Folks, we're going to call it a night. Do we grab Billy here? Let's see what he has to say. Coming home third, Mr. Billy in P3 tonight. Hey, Billy, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy of me?
Yeah, I got you.
P3 here tonight, buddy. Pretty good run for you.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy with that. We could have won it. Got blocked quite a bit there on that last restart. I guess that's racing, so it's what it is. We definitely could have ran to 12 down old tires. I had everything for him, but yeah, I just got blocked a bunch, and you can't pass on the outside here. Okay, it's hard once you get somebody's bumper. You can't get by them unless they give you the tiniest little bit, and he wasn't going to give it. So that's the way it goes. We'll take third.
10-4, buddy. Well, again, congratulations on third. It was at least a decent run, my friend.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We had a good car all night. I knew we did. I wrecked in qualifying. I can't do these one-lap qualifying deals, but so I wrecked in there, and I knew we had a car for him at the end, and we showed it. Just I guess luck didn't go our way.
10-4, man. Well, anybody you'd like to thank anyway, buddy?
All right, thanks, man.
Alrighty, man. Well, we'll see you next week, bud. He gone. Alright, folks. We're going to call it quits for the night. Thanks for everybody coming out. Pretty good race here at Charlotte. We'll be back here pretty soon on the channel. Thanks for everybody coming out this evening. Until next time, been Matt with Extreme Sim TV, and I will see you in the next one.